Hey guys, ever been in a situation where your car just won't start, doesn't have the juice to go? This is the Topdon portable battery jump starter. This replaces your big bulky jump starters that you had in the past. Much size of a small house brick, weighs about 2 pounds, maybe even less than that, and this thing will start your car. Okay, so this is the model T01, the Topdon T01. You have an 18,000 milliamp battery. Output is 12 volt, 16 volt, or 19 volt. 300 amp start current, 600 amp peak current. In there has USB outputs for 5 volt, 2.1 amps, and also your input is a 15 volt 1 amp to charge the thing. Standard case looks like this. Like I said, you have an emergency flashlight, LED flashlight right there. This is your connection for the jumper cables that plug into the box. But other than that, it is a portable charger for your laptop or cell phone or any kind of accessory that runs on that. To use those features, you have the USB output power button. You'll turn on. You'll have the battery indicator gauge right there. You can hit power, and it'll turn on 12 volt. Hit it again, 16 volt, or 19 volt for whatever systems you have. But I'm going to be doing a 12 volt system. So, that is how you do that with one click of the button to work on 12 volt. But now say you want to use one of the lights. Hold the power button for a couple seconds, the LED light will turn on. Hold it for another 2 seconds, the strobe will indicate. SOS strobe. Then just your constant strobe. If you double click the button, you'll turn on the emergency power button. Emergency or the red flashing light. Double click it again, turns that off. So, altogether pretty easy. The thing is, always in mode. You can see I have 4 battery charge. So then you have the jumper cables themselves, which don't feel the greatest quality, but they are strong enough. I just feel that if you spread them too wide, you will actually break them trying to get them onto a battery post. So, standard battery post connections, they work. Other than that, it does come with the charger and all the adapters for your different laptops. Then it comes with the USB output cord for 2 connections for the lightning cable for the iPhones, the old iPhones or iPods, standard small USB, and the micro USB for charging almost anything. Also comes with the car charger, so you can charge this thing as you're on a road trip. So, now to prove if the thing actually works. Now I'm going to be completely honest, I have used this thing before. The one thing it's in the manual says it's good for 5-liter gas engines or 3.5 liter diesels. Now this is a 4.8 liter V8. I'm not really concerned with that. I started 2 6-liter Power Stroke diesel engines with twin battery setups for over 1500 amps and jump started them both. This is rated for single battery systems, but I'm just going to be honest, and it did work for those. So to show you the power of this thing, I'm actually going to disconnect my battery and use this alone to jump start the car and see if that can happen. So here's my negative battery cable for the vehicle. I'll use my 8mm wrench and disconnect it. The truck no longer has power. So now what I'm going to do is plug the jump starter in. The cable is very easy to connect. You can only do it one direction. Got a little square head side on this. Once you do this, these cables are always live. So I'm going to put the vehicle like this. I'm going to click this to the positive cable. And this to the negative. You can see it's still no battery hooked up. Voila, it started. Battery. So again, that was proof that it has the power to jumpstart a vehicle all on its own. Okay, so the next thing I want to test is actually I have a stone dead ATV. This battery is actually shot. I've tried to charge it, had no power. So I'm going to show you. We'll put the key in. This key is from my ATV. Nothing. Nothing. So what I'm going to do, plug the jump starter to the battery. Ground on. Hooked up, so we're going to see if this thing will start it. Clearly see that it does have battery power now. Jump back is off. I say it works. The Topdon T01 passes every test I've thrown at it. It's exceeded what it's even rated for from what I've tested on the diesels, and starting a car with no battery connected to it, it has the power to do it. That's straight up what it does. So it's a win in my book overall. But I think the biggest thing to actually say here is that being a technician and working on this full time, it's a big deal. I mean, we got to carry a jump pack with us out to fix the car, or get it started up to even bring it inside to work on it. And it sucks dragging a heavy jump pack out, start it, especially when you go out there and you start it and realize it's dead. Say it's blistering cold in the winter, you gotta go back in, get the jump starter, or say you gotta get jumper cables from another vehicle to start the customer's car. The fact that you can put this in your pocket or carry it with you, just as it might be dead, so I might as well take it with me and start the car. That right there is what makes it so great. It's little, compact, and that's why these things are starting to pop up everywhere. They're just fantastic for a technician to have. Also fantastic, you don't have to lug around a big battery charge or anything to get something, and then bring it somewhere to get charged. So like I said, overall it's a win. If you don't have something like this, I would definitely recommend it. And the Topdon T01 passes all my tests. One does exactly what it says it can do. So I'll put a link in the description for a purchase if you want, and I highly recommend it.